Good day and welcome to Tech Study Academy. I'm Aishat. Today we shall be discussing WordPress installation. WordPress is not a standalone application. It's an application that helps us to that provides an environment for us to build our website. So because WordPress is not a standalone application, it needs a server to run. And that is where XAMPP comes in. Now remember, in our last video we talked about XAMPP and how to install XAMPP. So XAMPP is a server which provides an environment for WordPress to run successfully. So today we're going to be talking about how to install WordPress on XAMPP. And to do that, first and foremost, we have to create a database for our WordPress. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to run our server. First of all, launch our server, which is XAMPP. And to do that, we have to, like we did in our last video, go to search on your system and then you click on it, or the folder where you have your XAMPP. It differs, but on my own system I always like to launch my application from the search button, from the search button, like trying to search for it, and that's easy for me anyway. So you can see by just typing X, my XAMPP control panel is already up. So move our cursor to XAMPP control panel. You right click on it and run as administrator. So we're going to right click now and run as administrator. Run as administrator, you click here. And of course it will bring up a pop-up window for you to choose whether you want to install or not, and then you click on yes, whether you want to launch rather or not, then you click on yes to launch the application. On launching the application, here you are. This is the XAMPP control panel dashboard, and like we said in our last video, we have several modules, and you can see those modules here. We have Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, and Tomcat. But we need two modules to run our WordPress successfully, which is Apache and MySQL. So we're going to start Apache and we're going to start MySQL. So to start Apache, you move your cursor here. So as you can see, you'll see stop rather than start, because Apache is already started and MySQL is already started, which means that they are running. So let's stop them and restart. So you click on stop, then you come to MySQL 2 and click on stop. So as it is now, your server is not running, and whatever you want to do, you won't be able to do it because right now your server is not running. So before you can start working with WordPress, you need to run your server, and to run your server you have to start two modules, Apache module and MySQL module. So we're going to start Apache now. Move our cursor to the start button here, and then you click to start Apache. So when you go down, you see that the status of Apache has been changed to running. Do you notice that? And the status has been changed to running. Okay, so we'll now move our cursor to MySQL to start MySQL. Here, you click on start. Having done that, our server is up and running. So we're going to create a database for our WordPress installation. And to do that, we're going to click on admin next to stop. Okay, let's move our cursor to admin on MySQL and click on it. Here, admin. Then we'll click on it. Okay, so that has automatically launched Opera Mini for us. Okay, so that's the default browser that came with XAMPP. It's been configured to open with Opera Mini, but that notwithstanding, you can always use your preferred browser to log into MySQL. Okay, so if you notice, this is the PHP dashboard. Okay, and if you don't have Opera Mini, I think the Opera Mini came with the installation of the XAMPP, but in the case where you don't want to use Opera Mini, like we said we're going to utilize Firefox. So there's no big deal about that. All you need to do is to copy the address, which is here. You notice the address on this bar, which is a localhost/php my address. If I php my admin, sorry. If I copy this address onto any browser, it's going to take me to this same page, this same dashboard that you're seeing here. Okay, so now let's give it a try. I'm going to copy it now and I'm going to open our Firefox and paste this address and see where it's going to take us to. So let's copy, Ctrl+C, and then let's launch Firefox. So this is Firefox, so we're going to click on it. Okay, and then we're going to move our cursor to the address bar to paste the address. This is it. Ctrl+V. So that's the address, http localhost/php my admin. I'm going to click the enter key now. So that's our address to php my admin. Okay, so irrespective of any browser you're using, once you type in this address, it will take you to this place. Now we're going to create a new database for our WordPress. While creating a new database, you have to take note of the name of the database. So to create a database, we're going to move our cursor towards the left hand side and click on new. Okay, I'm going to click on new. And then we'll move again to the field that said create database. Here is asking for database name, so you can give a unique name to your database. Let's take, for instance, we want to name it tech study. Okay, tech study. Then, having named your database, you move your cursor to the create button and click on create to create your new database. Click on it. So when you check towards your left hand side, you notice that your database has been created. Here, text study. So that is our new database. So our next step is to download a zip folder of WordPress. You can download that from Google, same way we downloaded XAMPP. So you can download, all you need to do is just go to Google search and you type in WordPress for download. WordPress is free, so you don't need to pay any money to download. So when you go to Google and you type in WordPress for download, you should be able to download WordPress. Note that when you download the WordPress, it's going to be in a zip format, okay, and then you need to unzip it with either WinRAR, okay, that's even the most popular zip file, the most popular application for opening zip file is WinRAR or WinZip. So whatever, you should have it. So you extract WordPress so it won't be in a zip folder. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if I can show you that. So I'm going to minimize this now. Okay, now. Okay, so we have our WordPress downloaded here. I have okay, so this is WordPress version 5.0.3, which is downloaded here. If you see this extension, you notice that it is a zip file. So to unzip it, I'm going to right click, okay, and then I'm going to move my cursor to extract here. That will extract all the files in WordPress in a folder. So we're going to click on extract here to extract WordPress, so it won't be in the zip file extension. So you click on it. So as you can see now, our files is being extracted. Okay, our file is being extracted, and while it's extracting